In this video I'm going to show you how to import or replace an existing batch. The first thing we need to do is stop some of the services that are potentially running on your system. Programs like the import controller, we'd want to stop any images coming into Kofax. And we'll want to stop some of the background processes like the export, the recognition and the PDF components. So it's best to stop these services before we decide to deploy and upgrade any other batch classes. The next thing we'll do is we will launch the Kofax Capture Administration program, and this is the tool we'll use to install the batch classes. As part of any upgrade or update, the best thing to do is to export all your batch classes and save them to a secure network location. It's best to put on a network that's being backed up, so that in the event of an issue with the batch classes being installed or a replacement of the machine, you can just automatically import the batch classes. So pick an appropriate network location, define the batch class export process, and make sure you've selected all your possible batch classes so that you can export them all at once. Once you've exported your batch class, the next task we will do is we will look at the indexes that are currently being used by the batch classes, and what we would like to do here is to ensure that if you have made any changes to the batch classes from its factory default settings, that you ensure you have those details. We did recommend in previous processes and previous videos that if you decide to hide or make available to you additional indexes as part of your defaults, that you would have and should have documented all of these settings, so that when we do apply the new batch classes, you will have the possibility of going back and resetting them back to your defaults. So I encourage you to look at some of the batch classes, make sure the settings are correct, and then I'd like you to start deleting the batch classes that you're going to upgrade. So in this case, I'm going to be deleting the ATO batch class, the BAS batch class. I'll also delete the notice of assessment and the statement of account, because they're the batch classes that I wish to upgrade. So I've chosen to delete those. The next thing I'm going to do is now find the new replacement batch classes. So you would have been given some CAB files. Find your appropriate CAB file and import those files. The process is basically you add them to the selected batches, select replace, and ensure you tick the box import batch class assignments and click import. So that will now bring across the newly designed batch class. You can click the OK button here. And then what we would like to do is for each site, let's have a look at an existing batch class by clicking on the properties of that and looking at the image folder path. Currently your system's set up for a different image folder path. Copy those and ensure your new batch class receives those settings. These are site specific. So you might be pointing to a server and not the local machine. So it's very important if you've got a network version that you're pointing to the network server location. Once you've done the adjustments, you can publish the batch class. So the basic mode is that you import the batch class, you make sure the image path has got the same settings as your other batch classes, and then you publish the batch class. So now we're just going to import the BAS batch class. It unpacks it. We add it to the right hand side and make sure those two are selected and run the import process. We can now right mouse click on the batch class that hasn't got a tick on it, check the properties of the image folder path, make sure that you've copied and pasted your new image path and then publish the batch class. You will see on a BAS batch class that you might get an enhanced barcode engine warning. That's fine, just accept it and continue. You should end up at the end of the day with a successful publication. So just to recap, first of all, you need to ensure that you export your batch class. Then ensure you have on hand your documentation relating to any indexes that you may have activated or deactivated from the defaults, and it especially is possible for batch classes like the BAS IAS, where some clients will have indexes like G21, T7, H1, those specific indexes. They may use them for letters and emails and alerts. If you're using those and you've made them visible, because by default they are hidden, then you need to ensure that you put them back into the state in which you found them, and then make sure after you've made those setting changes, you publish the batch class. So back up your batch class, make sure you got your documentation about the index fields that are active or deactivated, import the batch class, and then reset your settings and publish them. Thank you.